What do we know about history? Inspired by the YouTube channel Film Archives. On my YouTube feed, a video showed up, something like the professor who corrects history books or something like that. I'm thinking of people right now that have memorized the types of dresses the Kardashian whore family has worn to which event, what Lady Gaga wore for this show, or what bullshit the race-baiting nigger Obama said on whatever fucking day. It was heartwarming and inspiring. Again, I'm no socialist. Fuck democratic socialism. Fuck communism. As far as I know, only capitalism works. Capitalism is the best system out there so far. So I don't mean to sound like free hugs to everybody or down with the system. No, there's a lot of unfucking to do. Years ago when I joined the Marine Corps, I took an oath to defend America from all enemies, foreign and domestic. And I do believe that the biggest enemy on American soil is ignorance. What I do here, some people say, man, that's incredible, you're talented, I wish I could do that. My question is, why don't you? That's it, not, well, you're not so lucky, I'm better than you. I'm the chosen one, I'm Neo. I'm Neo from the Matrix, you can't do this. I don't say that it's the ability to read that made me wonder, but more like, I'm trying to think. I can't think of an exact moment, but I think my ability to question, wander, and wonder of what supposedly is that has made me hungry to know more, to do more. This guy had, I don't know if you want to call him historian or professor, but it said that there were American troops in the Russian war that were pulled out. I think it was in 1918, I think. I'll double check that year. And also Japanese troops were pulled out. And there's hardly any mention of these troops, of the participation of these countries. And then I learned also on this talk that Helen Keller became a radical socialist. That Woodrow Wilson is not my favorite president because he hates niggers. Oh, that's wrong, man. You said nigger. How about just calm your tits down, man? The president of the United States was a fucking big ass fucking racist, segregating post offices, postal workers who were handling mail. He would make them either separate in different rooms or set up a some sort of barrier. Cafeterias were set up black. Cafeterias in Washington D.C. were set up as black and white. Oh man, that guy's racialist, but don't use the word nigger. Shut the fuck up. How about saying, you know what? Maybe I should reread or read more about history. Because what do you know about it? You know, at some level, I know that I'm a dumbass. Ignorant on so many subjects in life. And I'm not going to come at you with, yeah, man, I know this. Yeah, I know this, I know that. And I know that I'm going to die ignorant. You know, I'll never know the texture of the surface of the dark side of the moon, what it feels like. I don't know what a summer vacation on Mars will be. Let's see if Elon Musk can take us off the flat Earth. You know, even with the flat earthers, they think, hey, well, at least they're questioning. At least they're fucking questioning. It's like, is that true? Is that right? At least they're doing that. And there's other people that are actually, instead of just keep on walking on when they're chewing bubble gum, come up with simple simple examples of, you know, if the Earth was flat, why isn't the sun up at why isn't it 3 p.m. all around the world if it's flat? How do these time zones work? That was a good one. And then North Pole, South Pole. The flat earthers are like, well, have you been there? Have you tested it? Do you know for sure? What do you know about history? You know, not just about your grandfather or your grandmother. What about your great-great grandfather? Great-great-great-great-great-great-great grandmother? Great-great-great-great-great-great-great grandparents? I see all this pride with, yeah, man, I'm a Winslow, I'm a McGillicuddy, I'm a Joe Schmuckatelli family. And they can't recall an accomplishment just from their grandfather, something that their, at least their community or town or the world knows, man. Oh yeah, it's all about the name, man. You know, you just don't know. My favorite fighter, MMA fighter. It's unfortunate UFC was not around, or King of the Cage, or Pride with when Bruce Lee was around. I think he would have been an amazing MMA artist. But I should blend upwards of this. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't think I give a fuck about if Fedor has a son. I believe he has daughters. A daughter. Just like I don't give a fuck about Michael Jordan's son. Or LeBron James' son. Does Tiger Woods have kids? I think so. No, I think I'm focused on the person's reputation and character of that person, not their offspring. And some way, somehow, people want to live off the backs of somebody else's accomplishments, life. I mean, thinking, what the fuck? Why would you do that? A show called Married with Children, and I think when I realized at that point was there's an episode there where there was a serial killer running around a small town, I think in Florida, I think. And their small town was known for two things. A serial killer that had not been caught, and meet the man that met Andy Griffith. And on the day when they had caught the serial killer, the townspeople were like, no, wait, hold it, that's whatever. Old Mike, that's whatever. It's Shaggy and Scooby reveal the real killer. Oh my goodness, arrest them. No, wait, what, we can't do that. You know who that is? Like, that's the man that met Andy Griffith. And we could get away with losing one, but the town can't lose both. And I think the episode they just didn't arrest him. And I thought, wow, it's amazing. I like it. Oh man, that's not right. And I think people are overlooking the point that this is a town that's riding on the back of someone else's accomplishments. Oh yeah, man, that's not right, man. That's not funny, man. It shouldn't be like that. But people do live like that, man. I was reading on Stalin, which in Russian I believe means man of steel. Copyright Superman. And because he lusted for power, he knew who he had to crush to gain it. Could have put in place to set up his rule over Russia when, as Lenin was dying. It was a letter that Lenin wrote to Congress to be shared, but a stroke had left him mute and paralyzed. And on the history book that I'm reading, on the book, The Most Evil Men and Women in History, it simply states if Stalin would have never done that, he simply would have just been another name forgotten in the history books. I think with that observation, I just think it'd be a benefit in questioning that which you know or feel that is. If you like this, if you like what I'm doing here, if you ever heard of these guys, in theory, if I would have followed the history of my bloodline, of my past, I would have never earned this title. I wouldn't have gotten into illustration, design, or tattooing. And using this pencil to shade this in carefully so that the lighter yellows turn into the medium to the darker yellows. Now that's no that's not it, man. That's not the the technique to get this done. It's simply what can be done, what's next, what's possible. What do I enjoy doing? What do I not enjoy doing? And I think I'll sum it up with the definition of success, which is knowing where you are, knowing where you want to go, and maintaining momentum to go forward in that direction. Get after it, motherfuckers. Trump 2020.